Hello, my friends. We're back. We're going to do a nice high-intensity interval training workout, 15 minutes. We've got 30 seconds to start our workout. So if you're not warmed up, please jump on your trampoline for at least 5 minutes before you start this, or put it on the end of another workout. Okay, this is a Thunderbell. It is a weight that can be used in different axes. Okay, so axis is I can go in diagonal, I can, launch it any way pretty much possible, as in the difference of a kettlebell that only goes up and down. I can use a Thunderbell in a lot of different angles, and that makes it a really good piece of equipment to work with. If you don't have a Thunderbell, you can use a big bottle of water, like obviously plastic, because we don't want to ever lose contact with our water bottle, but have something that has pretty much the same width as your shoulders. Now, the other thing about a Thunderbell, or even if you're just using a water bottle, is it's between acceleration and deceleration. So I launch and then I hold with my muscles. So I'm braking with my muscles. So it's acceleration, I decelerate, and I contract my muscles to stop the movement of the weight. So that's what is acceleration, deceleration, has a lot to do with what a trampoline does. So we're going to work high intensity HIIT workout with a weight on our trampoline. I'm not putting music because I can't put commercial music on YouTube. So you're free to put any kind of music that you want under this video. Make it hardcore, have fun with it, whatever really moves your adrenaline, get your adrenaline pumping, and we're going to start. So get on your trampoline, 30 seconds, and the first thing we're going to do, okay, is going to be a semi-jump squat. So it's 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down. And we're going to do that for 35 seconds, and I want you to have the weight with you. Make sure that you have a really good handle on that weight. Be very careful. If you're not used to working with weights, then put it on the ground. Don't use it. But what we're going to do is 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. Now, when I go down, I want your knees to be pointing over the middle toe of the foot. Chest comes forward, and you're going to push off your glutes, off your heels. So glutes go back, and then they come underneath you. So it's 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down. Use those legs. Nice HIIT workout, which is going to get us pumped and ready for a great day. I don't know when you work out. I personally like, 15 seconds recovery. Your recovery is going to be active because you're pushing into the mat. I don't know you. I do personally prefer to get my workout done in the morning. That's when I have the most energy, and that's when I get it all off like my checklist. You know, your checklist, the daily checklist. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. There are days that you can't work out. So those days that you can't work out, this is one of those high intensity, perfect workouts because 15 minutes, high intensity, you get it done, finish your day, finish your workout for the day, but at least you have that kind of like satisfaction that something got resolved. I got my workout in, I'm happy with myself, drink my coffee, dough for my day. And you seem also, I don't know about you, but when I work out, a lot less stress. It's like my anti-stress tool that I prefer. So I'm walking out of my house like really satisfied with myself. And there's also like when you get in the shower, how satisfying is that when you work out and get in the shower? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, down, and 1, 2, down. And use those legs. Do not block the deceleration of your back with your back. You want your legs to absorb entirely the braking phase, and that's going to make your legs get stronger and tighter. You also want to really push off your heels and feel those glutes working. So it's push, push down, push, push down. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, we've got one more to go. One more to go. This is a workout, a HIIT workout that I call 4x4. 4x4 because it's 4 exercises done 4 times in a HIIT workout. So that's high phase and recovery phase. But our recovery phase, 1, 2, down. Our recovery phase is always active because we have the trampoline. Another thing that's really good about trampolines is that they produce endorphins. So even when you're like really, really tired, at the end of the training, you're like, oh, I could do that again. Because endorphins are natural. It's a natural high. It's a natural painkiller. And it helps your willpower. Because if your brain finds something that does not make it tired or upset to work out, it helps your willpower. Okay. When I put the weight down, we have about 45 seconds of recovery. So just bounce and breathe, but don't super bounce. Just normal. See how I'm not jumping off the mat. I'm pushing into the mat. And that pushing action still keeps my lymph flowing. Gives a great lymph flow, great lymph return, which is what's going to, obviously not allow the lactic acid to build up in my muscle. And this is another thing for a lot of you. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I don't feel a lot of pain the day after I work out with trampoline. And that's fine because it's the lymph flow that gets kicked up by the trampoline. And you're not going to get DOMS. You're not going to get 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, plyometric. So it's down, up, down, breathe, up, down. Keep it going. And stop. 15 seconds. So when you're working, the DOMS just doesn't set in because your lymph return is kicked up 1,400%. Everything's draining out of there, and it doesn't stagnate in the muscles, so you don't feel blocked the day. Okay, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. Okay, so we're going to go down, up, down, bounce, and you're going to just stop here, push up, little bounce, then back into our jumping jack. Feel the legs and feel the arms. Your elbows are always slightly bent, and back up you go. Woo. You feeling it? That's why I said, 15 minutes. You only got 15 minutes. Click on this one. Put it on your favorite list. And put it somewhere you can find it, because this really helps you when you don't have a lot of time. So it's 1, 2, down, 2. 1, 2, down, 2. 1, 2, down, 2. Up, down, down. Ready? We're going to go into classic plyo in 3, in 2, in 1, plyo. So it's up, down, up, down, up. Don't lift your shoulders. Keep your neck long. Breathe, because you are doing a weight workout, and you can probably go into the orange or red zone when you're doing this one, okay? When you're jumping on a trampoline, you can get in the red zone, but you don't feel it. You don't notice that you're really, kicking up your cardiac, workout. Double, down, double, down, double. But you can get into the orange, red zone. You don't realize it. That's what gets you burning those 1,000 calories an hour. But when you start to put in the plyometric work and you're not jumping anymore, but you're stopping, it really kicks in. Okay, here we go. So it's down, up, down, up, down. There we go. 10 seconds. And go. Keep it going. 2 and 1. Good for you. I think that's the 4th. Yes, it is. So we've got 40 seconds. We're going to put our weight down. And remember, do not work at the weight if it gives you problems, because that will just be, especially on your neck and your cervical area. If you're starting to feel too much weight, just take it back, bring it back. You don't have to overdo it. Never overdo it. On a trampoline, remember that when you're bouncing on a trampoline, your weights will get up to 3 to 5 times more heavier. So if you got 1 kilo or 1 pound, is going to, when you're bottoming out, you're going to hit 5 kilos or 5 pounds. You can really feel it. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to double bounce, double bounce, double bounce, double bounce. I'm just bouncing. I'm not jumping. Up, up, down, down. Do not do this in singles. It has to be a double passage. And you'll feel the weights, and we're going to go right into our arms now. We did our legs. Heavy workout. I know a lot of you are beginners, so I don't want to like go, oh my gosh, let's do something too hard for everybody. So up and down, and up and down. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and relax. You can put those weights down. Now you'll notice that when you're on a trampoline, exact same weight that you use on the ground that is like super easy on a trampoline is difficult, and that's because trampoline adds acceleration, gravitational acceleration to the weight. So these are 4 kilos. How much is 4 kilos? About 8 pounds. So it's going to be about 16 to 24 pounds when I'm bottoming out. So it's up and down, up and down. And you can always just stay here without moving the arms if it gets too heavy. So I really don't want you to weigh down on your neck area or your cervical area. So you remember, you're not going to lift your shoulders, you're just lifting your arms. Ooh, I'm feeling it. I don't know you guys, I'm feeling it. Oh, had a problem with the shoulder. I'm re-educating my shoulder. So I'm going to do this next one without the weights, or you can do it with an elastic band also as well. So you can stop the video, grab an elastic band. Also, always find the right weight for you. When it gets too heavy, I prefer that you would, scale down to a smaller weight as opposed to trying to like push through and err on the side of form. We always want to have a good form when we're on a trampoline or when we're anywhere near workout. We want to keep our shoulders down, our neck long. Keep it going. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We still got 1 to go. So I'm going to try to go back to my weights with my little shoulder. And you can always just simply bounce between sessions or between series, because this is an active recovery. Up and down. This is the last one. We're on our 3rd exercise of 4. Up and down, and up and down, up and down, and go. And I'm going to go down to the floor, and we're going to work on our abs for the last 4 exercises, because abs are really important, and so that's going to help us the most with our connective tissue for a lot of you that have leakage problems. And leakage can happen at any time in your life. It's not just because you're in menopause or just because you're older. It can also happen to men. Men can also have prolapsing of their internal organs and of their prostate. So this is something, the next exercise that we're going to do is we're going to be on our trampoline, and we're going to start to work on just simple bouncing. And how do you bounce on a trampoline? You bounce on a trampoline by pushing to the floor, like down. So what I'm trying to do is, first of all, don't try to move like one part at a time. You're going to try to move everything together. So you're pushing down. Hi, Alex. This is my husband. All my friends around the world, this is my husband, my Italian husband. Hello. Hello. Okay, guys, down you go. This is our last session, 35 seconds. And what you're going to do is you're going to push into the mat. Push into the mat. Now, if your neck needs help, bring a hand behind your neck. Protect your neck. Always protect your neck. And what you're trying to do is think of yourself as like a ball, a whole ball, and you're just pushing into the mat, trying to get the bounce going. At first, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be simple because it's something your body's not used to doing. And it's like funky at first, like, oh my gosh, this is the funky move. 3 and 2 and 1 and relax. 15 seconds. We've got 3 more to go. If you don't bounce at first, do not get upset with yourself. That is totally normal. And like I said, this is one of the best exercises to do for your internal organs and for your pelvic floor, because we're not bouncing on a vertical axis. We're bouncing horizontally. So if you put your hands on your tummy, you'll feel that your tummy is like getting nice and tight. And you're working on, bettering your connective tissue this way. And so you're good to go. I don't know how to explain that. You're really good to go. So just keep pushing into the mat. Keep moving. And we're going to do another 11 seconds. Have another 2 to go. And like I said, this is a really good go-to workout when you got very little time. It's 15 minutes, high intensity. You're bouncing, so you're getting the lymph drainage. You're working with weights. You're getting a little bit of a total body because we did arms, we did legs, we did glutes, and we did abs. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready, and bounce. 35 seconds. And this is just slowly but surely, you'll just start to notice that you're like, oh my gosh, I can bounce more. Obviously, this is a little bit more advanced. All I need from you right now is just to push into the mat. And also, if anyone ever tells you, like, oh, trampolines don't do anything. Oh, that's just too easy. That's funny. That's silly. Have them do abs and like, oh my gosh, this is really hard work. Okay. They're not going to laugh anymore. Keep it going. 7 seconds. Push, 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 push. And 3, and 2, and 1. Okay. 1 more to go. And you are free to fly. You're free chicken. You're free to fly. Free to go. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Let's go. Okay. 35 seconds. Push into the mat. Oh, do you feel that? The important thing is that you're not feeling it on your neck. The important thing is that you can push into that mat, not feel it on your neck, get the workout done, and smile. Let's keep it going. Another 15 seconds. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Please subscribe to my channel and share my videos if you so desire to keep working out with me. And the other thing is, I have my Instagram, an English-speaking Instagram account. It's called @AgingAndLovingIt. Please give me a like and a follow also there, so you can kind of discover my world, which is based on positivity, working out, and loving yourself at any age, which is always really important because we deserve it. Love you guys. Talk to you soon, and have a great day.